This streamer's name is Isaiah Thomas. Online, he goes by HMBL Zay. He is a Twitch streamer who, in March 2025, set off from Philadelphia on foot with the goal of walking 3,000 miles across America all the way to California. A faith walk live streamed every single day. His mission wasn't clout, it wasn't content for content's sake. He was raising 200K to build HMBL University, a trade-based institution designed specifically for high school graduates who can't afford college or simply don't want to take on the debt that comes with it. So, a real solution for a real problem that millions of young Americans face every single day. He made it to Indiana, and then on April 28th, everything stopped. What happened next was caught on his own live stream, and the moment he gets up after that impact, which is very surprising to say the least that he actually even got up after this impact. I need you to pay very close attention to what you are watching because what that man does in the seconds after being hit by a car will tell you everything you need to know about who Isaiah Thomas is. So let's stop right there. Let's talk about what just happened. Isaiah had a vehicle trailing him, a car that was deliberately following behind to watch for oncoming traffic and keep him safe. And that was the precaution, that was the safety measure in place. But a second vehicle came in and crashed directly into that escort car, which then knocked into Isaiah, sent his belongings flying, and launched him off his feet onto the pavement of an Indiana highway. A highway, not a pavement, not a park trail, a highway, where vehicles travel at speed with zero buffer between him and the road. Now, before we continue, I want to ask the question this footage is inevitably going to raise. Who's responsible for what just happened? Because there are genuinely two conversations to be had here. The first is about Isaiah himself, a man walking along a highway in the United States on a public road with the vehicles moving at full speed, just feet away. Was that safe? Was that reasonable? Could he have chosen a different route or a different setup? And the second conversation is about the driver who crashed into his escort vehicle, because that collision did not happen in a vacuum. Somebody behind the wheel made a mistake, whether through distraction, speed, or simply not paying attention. And that mistake put a man in a hospital who had done nothing wrong except try to do something extraordinary for underserved kids. Both of those conversations matter, and we're going to have them. But first, watch what Isaiah does in the seconds after hitting that pavement.
Okay. Good. I mean, you have me.
Good thing I had a back brace on.
Yes, yes.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll have ambulance come check you out.
Did you land on the pavement or did you land on the grass?
Pavement.
Pavement? Okay. I'll tell you what, you won't have to see my car real fast.
Just sit down. That way you sit down.
I'm good. I want, cause look, I don't want my muscles to get tense up.
Okay.
steered the right way, the same way I was already going.
So this man got up immediately off an Indiana highway after being hit by a car. He got up. That should not be medically possible. A human being hitting the asphalt at that velocity, the head alone absorbs enough force to cause a traumatic brain injury. The fact that he was conscious, upright, and coherent within seconds of that impact is, and I do not use this word lightly, miraculous. The man calls it a faith walk for a reason. He was taken to the hospital after and he was treated for his injuries. But this whole thing is very surprising.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we can load it up in our truck and take it out there for you.
All right, that's cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll help you out that way.
I'm gonna need a cart too.
So, as of today, Isaiah's GoFundMe, Faith Walk Across America for Underserved Kids, has raised $45,000 of his $200,000 goal. And I hope that number is going to move after this footage goes viral, and it should. The link is in the description if this story moved you. Even $5 moves that number in the right direction. But beyond the donation, share this video because Isaiah Thomas getting back up after that impact is the kind of story that reminds you what human beings are actually capable of when they decide something matters more than their own comfort and safety. Drop in the comments who you think was at fault here, the driver, the road design, the lack of pedestrian infrastructure, or all of the above. I want to hear every perspective. This is Amaruchi. Subscribe so you never miss a story worth telling. Stay sharp. See you in the next one.